The time is now to architect a life of excellence. What will we do? Who will we become? We decide today. This is Learn, Do, Become Radio with April and Eric Perry. Let's move onward and upward together.
Hello, I'm April Perry, and welcome to today's podcast. Today we're talking about how to organize for the holidays using Asana or your own digital project management software. This is lesson 4 of our 5-part holiday planning series. Now, the previous 3 lessons were published on the podcast, and today's lesson is actually the audio from a video that I recorded. Now, I'm putting this out there on the podcast because I want you to understand the basic idea behind getting organized and behind putting this system into place. But if you're thinking, wait, I really want to see the video, we have it totally free for you. And you just sign up at either learndobecome.com/holiday or powerofmoms.com/holiday. Those are the 2 platforms that I run, and this is a joint project between Power of Moms and Learn, Do, Become. So either URL will take you to the same page, you just enter your name and email, and then we're going to send you these lessons along with photos, the videos, templates, links. But it's simple. It's not like this overwhelming holiday thing. It's extremely simple, but it's put together in a format that not only is working for me, but is literally working for thousands of other people around the globe. I've been doing this for about 10 years using either paper or Asana. This year I'm doing more inside of Asana, and as I go digital using my smartphone and my computer, it's so awesome. So I'm excited for you to be able to hear today's podcast, but I do recognize because it's the audio that's pulled from a video, you probably are going to want more. And that's why we have that for you. You can just go sign up at learndobecome.com/holiday or powerofmoms.com/holiday. Our goal is to make your holiday season amazing. So enjoy today's podcast, and we will see you soon, hopefully inside of our holiday planning workshop. Welcome to lesson 4 of the Learn, Do, Become holiday planning workshop. In the previous lesson, I showed you how to organize your brainstorm using paper. And now I'm going to show you how you could do the exact same thing using a digital resource. Now, I'm going to be using my current version of Asana. It's asana.com. And if you already have Asana, you can go ahead and use that, or you can use another software. Now, if Asana changes their colors or their layout or something like that, it's okay. I'm showing you the basic framework, and you could do this with any project management software. Inside of Asana, I have all of my different projects where I have work projects and personal projects, and right now I'm inside of my family projects. I have current, in progress, and next in line. And right now I have Christmas, which is the holiday our family is celebrating, as my current project. Now, I've just been transitioning my personal and family projects into Asana. So what you see right here on the screen, these aren't all of my projects. These are just the ones I've begun putting into Asana. All right, so when I click on Christmas, I'm able to see that I have a project here that really doesn't have anything on it. I'm going to go ahead and set up a due date to be Christmas Day. So I'll go ahead and put that in. And I'm going to assign this to me. And the reason why is because I want this to show up underneath my tasks, which you can find when you come over here and you look at my tasks. You can organize those by due date, and that only works though if they're assigned to you. So that's what I'm doing there. And then I'm going to go ahead and click right here and create subtasks. Now, when I did this on paper, I organized it into different time frames. I'm going to do the exact same thing here. But because you may not yet know the time frames that you want to use, just like I didn't until I had identified the various sub-projects, I'm first going to show you how I can go ahead and list some of those. Okay, so I'm just going to start typing in things like research service opportunities and things like I'm going to create a weekly service routine. And I mentioned I wanted to buy a variety of things, so I could say things like buy cookie cutters, right? And if I wanted to say something like, oh, do an initial shopping trip, and I could include all the things I wanted on that shopping trip inside the description, that could work as well. In fact, that's what I went ahead and did, changed this to an initial supply shopping trip, and then over here I just included the things that we need to purchase. So I've gone ahead and looked at what I created on my Post-it notes, and I just put everything in here, but I also have some things as subtasks. So under things like my initial calendaring with Eric, you can look over here and see the things that we need to calendar, right? And then I can come back. Okay, so I now have everything written down that I want to do, but this feels like a really long list. So what I'm going to do now is create subsections. I'll go ahead and make those, and then I'll share how I did it. All right, I've made 3 of the 4, early November, mid-November, and after Thanksgiving. I'll show you just how I make these. You can either come up here and you can do like add a section over here, how it says it. Right here, it doesn't really show you how to add a section, so I'm just going to teach you. So I'll just say, like my other one was December. You just create a colon, and then it will make it into a heading, all right? And I do these in all caps just to make them a little bit different. Then all I need to do is go through and drag these to the appropriate spot. For the sake of time, I went ahead and reorganized all of the sub-projects and tasks that I have listed here, and now I'm just going to move these for subheadings so they match. Now you can see I have a very doable list for early November, mid-November, after Thanksgiving, and December. And I've tried to make things towards the end of the year as simple as I can. That way I now have a very doable list, and if your list does not feel doable at this point, that's where we want to talk about either simplifying or delegating, maybe having a conversation with your family to see how you can figure out how to simplify, because you need to remember this project's happening in addition to so many other things. But the goal is that by the time you finish this lesson, you will have a list that's organized by time frame, and you have a very specific list so you know what needs to happen when. And then in the next lesson, we'll show you how you're going to pull out your current projects and next actions, and how you're going to make this even more doable. Thank you so much for being with us today as we talked about organizing using Asana. This has been an amazing piece of software for me personally, and I hope that as you come and look at the videos and get more of the ideas that we've prepared for you inside of the full holiday planning workshop, you'll start to feel incredibly excited about organizing and getting your family's holiday plans in place. This is simple, I promise. But sometimes you just need someone to walk you through it. So to check out the video, the templates, and all the other resources that we have for you, just come to learndobecome.com/holiday or powerofmoms.com/holiday. There is so much fun that awaits you. We can't wait to take care of you. Have a great day, and we will see you soon.